look at the second aeroplane next to the small aircraft.
Okay, yes, that's correct.
That's a twin engine aeroplane.
Oh, really?
Alright, but that could be used for private flying and so
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు మనం ఫ్లయింగ్ చేయడానికి వచ్చాం. మనతో పాటు మన కెప్టెన్ అబ్దుల్ హమీద్ కూడా ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు. Here is my captain Abdul pilot. Sorry, not
Chavos.
Chavos.
Okay.
My pilot Abdul Hamid here. Abdul, what do you want to say?
And this is going to be Rajesh's first flight, piloting an aeroplane completely by himself. As his video is going to show you shortly, he's going to be doing this entire takeoff completely by himself. We're going to fly around Santon CBD, and we're going to watch Captain Rajesh here, Dr.
Okay. So today we are experiencing something different completely.
Completely
so
different.
This is our flight for today, right?
Yes.
This is our flight. Let's go around.
So that's the
one.
It's a Jabiru J430.
Okay.
And we're going to be taking you around the aeroplane and thereafter the flight.
Okay. Not many people get the opportunity to go with a camera in the airport. For me, I feel like it's a very great experience for me to walk on the runway, going to your own flight. It's at least for 1 hour is mine anyway, hours anyway. So to get that feeling and experience that, for me is very exciting.
We're going to be going over the Santon CBD, so there'll be some great views as well.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll capture some awesome moments of Dr. Rajesh flying the aeroplane.
So the flight overview.
So, for the pre-flight inspection, we start at the nose of the aeroplane. We go anti-clockwise, methodically, and we check everything that we see.
Okay.
Right? So this is a normal piston reciprocating engine.
Okay.
All right. An air-cooled engine, and the first thing that we would check is the oil.
Oil. Okay.
But because the aircraft has been flying for quite some time now,
Okay.
the engine's hot, so
Okay.
it's not going to give us a correct
Indication.
oil indication.
Okay.
All right. But it has been checked for the first flight of the day.
Okay.
And we do have gauges inside to indicate our oil pressure as well. So it would be just like a normal car. You can take a picture of the dipstick, and that's this little
Just
black
like the way we
thing.
do.
That's
Okay,
correct.
wonderful.
All right, cool. Then we're going to come through and we're going to have a look at this, what we call the nose gear of the aircraft.
Okay.
So we're checking for pressure and we're checking for tread. So as you can see, we've got sufficient pressure and we've got sufficient tread.
Okay.
Just like, well, right?
So as a pilot, this is mandatory for you to perform this
That's
pre-inspection.
correct. So
at
whether
all
we're
times.
flying on an airliner or we're flying on a Boeing 737 or a little Jabiru like this,
Okay.
it's what we call the captain's walk around.
Okay.
And there are key things which we inspect prior to flight.
Wonderful.
All right. 15. That's good.
So what do you put in here?
So
Is it a gasoline or
that's
something?
it. So this is what we call aviation gasoline, which is very similar to your normal car fuel, except that it's got a higher octane rating. So your car fuel is 93 or 95 octane.
Yes, that's correct.
This octane rating is 100 octane.
Okay.
Right? Because as we climb higher, our pressure is reduced. So we need a higher rating octane too. So this is the fuel drain, which is positioned at the lowest point of the tank.
Okay.
Therefore, any sediment or water would fall to the lowest point, and prior to each flight, when we strain, should there be any contamination, we would see either sediment or water. Sometimes overnight what happens is, it's a hot day, overnight when it cools down, we have condensation forming inside the tank, and those water droplets would form and come to the lowest point of the tank, flow to the lowest point of the tank, which we would pick up here. Alright, in that case we would just continue draining until the fuel is clear. We can also see that the fuel has a slightly bluish tinge to
That's
it.
correct, yes.
So the fuel is colored show you or to confirm the grade of the fuel. So as we can see, red fuel would be 80 octane.
Okay.
Fuel that is colored blue would be
It's
100 LL, which stands for low lead.
Okay.
And if it was colored green, it would be just 100 octane.
Okay.
All right, so car fuel is reddish, and that's why it's
95,
or reddish
93.
or
That's
orangey. All right, okay. We then check for smell to confirm that this is actually avgas.
Yes.
All right, so we're checking the grade and the that it's the correct fuel
also
by
for the
smell
water.
as well as color.
Yes,
All right,
correct.
we then dispose of the fuel
Okay.
by throwing it across like that.
ఎన్నో విషయాలు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పారు మనకి. కాకపోతే ఏంటంటే ఇది నాకు మొట్టమొదటి ఫ్లయింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. I have never flown a flight before, and to get in next to the captain in the cockpit for me is a very great experience. So I'm really excited. I'm very sure that you will also be excited about this adventure, or maybe the flight experience that I'm going to have now. So let's go without any delay.